Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way, if you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous. Did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments. Get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
All bangers for my members, y'all. All bangers for my members, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Get it. Let's go. All bangers for my members, man. Y'all know the count, man. Let's continue the story. We are now on chapter 14, part 2, man. Crazy, man. But I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, kind of like, after my roommate went to the hole, it was kind of crazy because, like, he really kept it a band. He didn't tell on me. Bro, that's my word, he didn't tell on me. He told on OG, but he didn't tell on me, man. So it was like, I felt like my luck was just kind of changing. It was about time for my luck to change. It's already, I done been to the hole a million times. They dragging me, I'm going to the penitentiary. So I'm like, man, me do not telling on me, man. Maybe that was just my luck turning for a change, man. Cause I had downhill bad luck since I've been in the Virginia Beach jail. So it was just crazy, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, surviving the moment. That's what it felt like. I finally got into a situation and I didn't go to the hole. Usually y'all already know what the routine is right after a situation. Handcuffs, and I'm going to the beam. But it didn't happen, so I kind of was on cloud 9 to myself about that. Not like out in public where people can know that I'm feeling good and I didn't go to the hole. I know people already knew that I was feeling good that I didn't go to the hole without me even voicing it. Because when you do something in prison or in jail and you get away with it, it feels good. It feels good. It feels like you beat court or something like that. That's the type of feeling you get. So I was definitely feeling good about the situation. But now I'm in a block now that I know is about to turn over because they locked a few people up. And I told y'all every time they lock people up, it block flips over. So for the most part, I'm just chilling right now, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Like, I'm hoping maybe this can be the week that I get called to get transferred. That's what I'm really hoping. Like, they can just call me and I can get out their way. Man, they don't even have to worry about me again, man. T. White will be out y'all way, man. Y'all just let me go. But maybe it wasn't on them. Maybe it was Richmond. I don't know what was going on. But for the most part, I'm being drugged, y'all. So boom! Chilling around that time in the pod, it was different. It felt different. Like, it felt like I was a guy of change. It felt like I kind of like made, like I turned a new leaf. That's what it felt like because I wasn't getting into anything. I wasn't even around people or even trying to play cards or just do stuff in groups or anything like that. For I wouldn't even be in situations because those things right there lead to situations. Like, I'm becoming smarter. Yeah, I'm still young, but I done been in the jail over a year. So it's like my brain is becoming like immune to this life. And it's like I'm becoming smarter to this life. And it's like I'm kind of just figuring out everything to do. It felt good moving in that type of space. You know what I mean? Moving around after I got away with the joint and my roommate didn't tell. Like, it felt good moving around knowing that I was like a changed person. Like, I don't want no smoke. I don't want to get to know nobody. I don't want to kick it with nobody for real, man. I just want to get transferred. That was the only goal. That's all I wanted to do. So while I'm in the pod, just like, you know, like I say, the pod gonna end up changing, you know what I mean? So I noticed they brought one dude in, you know what I mean? They brought one dude in with an OG cell, you know what I mean? I didn't know who he was, you know what I mean? Then they bring another dude in, you know what I mean? Then the dude left. And then they brought another dude in. And then they brought somebody in my room, you know what I mean? Now, the dude they brought in my room was cool, though. He ended up being a cool dude, slightly older than me, you know what I mean? But he was cool, you know what I mean? He wasn't dirty. Me and him got along. We didn't talk as much, but we got along for the most part. So, like, all the cells was filled in there. There was no more cells left in our pod. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and when there's moments like that, when there's no more cells available in the pod, like, they will start putting dudes on the floor. That's how jail is. Y'all see how jail is? If there's no more room, no more beds available, they don't care about that. You still will go to jail. When you go to jail, they will still put you in a block and you will sleep on the floor until there's a bed available. And I'm pretty sure they do this in every jail, man. You know what I mean? Because this is what goes down. You will be on the floor. They got little things that they call stacker bunks in certain jails. And like, you know what I mean? Like, you dudes used to sleep on that. It looked like a canoe and you will sleep on that. But when I came to Virginia Beach jail, I slept on the floor when I first got there, man. Real savage stuff, man. Like, that's what goes down. So like, our block is full. So they steady bringing dudes in. And this is what jail is. You can't get used to nobody or get like acting like you feeling some type of way because they bringing somebody in. This is jail. People are going to be in and out that place. So they bringing dudes all in our pod. You know what I mean? So now the floor is getting crowded. You know what I mean? It's like down there, thank God at this moment, it was nobody in front of me in my roommate's cell. Nobody, I was like in the middle part of the block. The block is one long block. You know what I mean? Outside our bars and doors, not really the door, outside the bars, it's the little day room, you know what I mean? It's the shower back here, it's the phone, it's the table, one table, then it go down a little longer, and dudes be on the floor right there, then it's the TV right there, and dudes be on the floor right there. So it's like 4 dudes on the floor already at the front. Nobody was in front of my cell, maybe because they felt like they didn't want to be right there, because kind of my cell is close to when they bring the trays. Dudes would be kind of lined up, kind of like close to my cell, because that's where the trays come at, because I was like in the middle. So a lot of dudes went to sleep by there, but like I said, they running out of space. The jail don't care about space. They gonna keep bringing people in there until there's no more space, literally. Like, but they gonna make space at the end of the day. So me and my roommate chilling because, like I say, we feeling good because nobody's front of our cell. You know what I mean? Dudes that come in that be in front of your cell, there don't be nothing wrong with them. You know what I mean? But it's just a new dude in front of your random dude in front of your room. So it's like y'all, you know, it's no privacy. Like there's no privacy in there, period. Anyway, but like. We don't have nobody in front of our jump. So me and him was feeling good about that. So we look up, we see the sergeant dude, he come in, he do a round. And he stopped, he looked around, and I could tell I read him, you know what I mean? I was reading his brain, and when I read his brain was counting, he was counting. He had the digits moving, he was just adding up stuff, and I figured he was counting to see how many people we had in the pod. Now he can look on a paper and see how many people was in our pod, but it's like, I think he wanted to visually see how the floor situation was looking. You know what I mean? So he came in there and I seen him, he was just looking around and looking, and looking, and then everybody trying to talk to him. He like, hold on, he concentrating on what he doing, and he left out. You know what I mean? He left out, he dipped out the pod. I'd say probably about 30 minutes later, the CO lady come through. It was a CO lady working the floor. She come through and do the same thing. So we trying to figure out what they doing. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't thinking what they was about to do, they was gonna do, but like we still trying to figure out why they keep coming in and out, counting and looking like they doing this and doing that. So everybody was figuring that maybe they was about to start moving people. That became the rumor, like, yo, they about to break this block up, watch. But I started thinking there was no reason to break this block up except from the last incident, which wasn't really a bad incident, you know what I mean? But he told on OG ripped the phone out the joint, you know what I mean? We just now getting our phone back. We went without a phone, pardon me on that one, y'all. We went without a phone for like 2 weeks. They drug us, and just like 1 day without a phone hurts. So like, just imagine 2 weeks with no payphone. Like dudes can't call nobody. Like that junk was hurting. So they finally gave us our phone back. So that's the only incident that had happened for that we can feel like they're gonna break the block up. I wasn't thinking they was gonna break the block up. Man, dudes was like, yo, I done seen this before. They gonna end up breaking the block up. They coming and counting and looking and see who in here. And then they gonna go back in the booth and look and do this and do that. I'm just sitting there like, man, like for real, I don't care, man. Like I'm just ready to go, y'all. Like I ain't even really tripping. Like whatever the decision is, man. Like I can do my time in a sardine can, y'all. So boom. I ain't tripping, man. Real talk. Y'all think I'm joking. I won't tripping about when they came. I'm waiting to go to the big house. Pause. I'm waiting to go there. Y'all. Like, so like, whatever they got to say, or they gonna break up the block, let them do what they gonna do. So that's what we was prepared for, because a lot of the dudes that's like veterans that been doing time in the jail, they say they seen this tactic before. So I was prepared for it. I'm just waiting for them to come in and be like, yo, everybody pack up, because they do this in the jail. Don't get comfortable. So I'm just chilling. Me and my roommate chilling like, yo, man, that's crazy, man. Dude was like, yeah, I'm trying to stay in this block. My roommate was like, I wasn't even trying to dip. I said, I know, man, but as you know, this the jail. This what goes on. I told him, man, I said, man, that's just how the jail is, man. Like I'm used to the maniac actions they gonna do, man. And right as me and my bro having this conversation, right as me and him talking, man, I look up, y'all, and I seen the door open. Like before I even, it was like in slow motion, because before I even knew the door was gonna be open, because you can kind of see them walking past your block from the front part before they come to the door and open it up, then come into the little hallway, breezeway joint, and then come into your block. I seen the CO walk by, but he didn't stop at our jump. When I looked, I just seen our door opening. When I seen the door opening, it was like a quiet, it was quiet, like nobody came through. And I'm just looking, I'm like, cause you know, it's the police about to, you know, the police open the door, so I know the police is about to come in, so everybody always look to see what's going on. I'm looking up, y'all. Man, I don't know, I just see a big white dude come in the joint, man. He was like, pigeon-toed dude, like, he had to be at least about, he wasn't super duper tall. He was like, I give him 5'9", 5'10", but he was like almost 300 pounds. So like, he was way bigger than me. Way bigger paws. So like, I see him coming in. So when he come in, the first place people look at is this way. You know what I mean? They look to the right where I told y'all where the TVs is at, where everybody be sleeping at on the floor. He looked that way. He said, yeah, he turned back around to the CO. CO was like a space right there. Right there. He pointed right between our cells, right between my cell and another dude's cell right there. He like, it's space right there. Put your mat right there till some space come open. You'll be good. Put your mat right there. He was like, I look at him, I see pause, and like, I'm not like on it like that, but like, you can tell, like, when dudes come into jail, you can tell kind of like if they was running from the police or something, you know what I mean? Because they'll come in dirty. Like, they don't give you a shower after you run from the police and they catch you in the grass and the dirt under a house, under a car, anything like that. Like, you'll see those little marks from people when they come into jail. You'll know that's probably when they was running from the cops. You know what I mean? So when he come in, like, it's like, he didn't have no marks on his body or his face or nothing like that. But you can see, he just said, look super sweaty. Now, the air condition blows 24 hours a day in a jail. 24 hours a day. I'm talking about the AC. It blows 24 hours a day. I don't even care if it's wintertime. They're going to have the AC on. Man, this man came in. He had a beard. You know what I mean? He was like a redhead dude. You know what I mean? He had like a red beard, black and red beard, kind of like, it was like red mostly though, but like, he just had looked so dirty and sweaty, and I pinned it. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not the cleanest man in the world around this time in the jail. You know what I mean? There's levels to learning how to make sure yourself is together. You know, I come in as a teenager, but I got it together. You know what I mean? It takes time to be able to know, you know what I mean? Like, making sure you taking a shower at the right time and this and that. Like, I'm still green, I'm young, and I'm learning as I go. But like, I always make sure I wash my butt. I could tell a dirty dude off the rip. Man, this man was filthy. Man, this man that looked filthy, y'all. His beard that looked dirty. He looked like he was sweating all day. And for real, when you come into the jail, if you come into the jail and you get locked up and you come into the jail, if you already have on a white tank top or a white t-shirt under your clothes or white drawers, tighty whities, or whether they boxers, which is unlikely in a lot of these cases, then they'll let you keep your underclothes. You know what I mean? But if you come in your socks are Nike socks, colorful, and you got freaking boxer briefs or some sweet ass boxer shorts or some colorful tighty whities, you're not going to be able to keep your stuff. The only thing you're going to receive is a jumpsuit. So it's going to be the jumpsuit and you under that jump free balling. That's how this is going to go. So a lot of dudes come in there free balling. You know what I mean? That'd be another crazy thing. Dudes coming at your free balling, no underclothes. That's why when you get in the jail, you got to get your peoples. They can bring you clothes to the jail. They can bring you white t-shirts, white underwear, white socks. You know what I mean? They can bring that to the jail, but they got to put your name on it right here on your boxes and on your socks. So like that's what they was doing when I was in there. I don't know if they still doing it, but like, I know this dude free balling. I could tell. Like, he got they gave him like one of the biggest jumpsuits they got. Our jumpsuit's dark orange. His joint is light orange. So he coming to jump. He put his bag down, he sit down. As soon as he sit down, I'm in the cell watching the whole joint. As soon as he put his bag, he didn't even make his bed. He threw the mat down, he threw his bag beside his mat, and he just sat on his butt. As soon as he sat, the wind said, and that joint came straight on my cell. And then like that joint had a color to it, like it was green. That joint was like the Chester Cheetah joint. That joint hit my nose like, I was like, oh my God. Man, this is my word. That man smelled like a bag of dead shrimp. Man, that man smelled like a bag of shrimp that was sitting for like a month. Just imagine that, man. That man, and listen, I never smelled like what a disposed body smells like. I never smelled nothing like that, but I smelled an animal before. Man, this is my word. This man smelled so bad, y'all. Like, man, he was like for real, that junk was lit. Like, dudes was like, yo, like one old white dude that was in there, like he was sitting at the table kind of close to a dude bed at. He ain't say nothing to the dude though, because you don't know if dude a maniac or not. You know what I mean? So he like, man, somebody stink, man. Man, somebody stink in here, man. Somebody need to get in the shower and put soap the body. Somebody needs to put soap the body because somebody stinks in here, man. That's what it is. Somebody stinks in here, man. I'm like, for real, like, I really want to like say something to this dude, but it be so many people in and out the jail, like Like, for real, like, you kind of don't want to even put yourself in a predicament like that. But at the same time, though, I'm just looking at it like I'm changing a new leaf. And y'all be thinking I'm joking when I say that, but I was, man. Like, I won't try to get in no more trouble. Y'all ain't been to the hole too many times. I've been trying to chill and stay out the way. That's all I've been trying to do, y'all. So, boom! I'm trying to deal with it, man, because this is the jail activities, stinky smells and stuff like that. But this man was stinky, man. So, like, we was locked down one day in the junk. You know what I mean? It got to the point now, like, kind of like I'll tie the joint around my nose. And it's like he didn't care. So he's in the junk like 2 days now. I got a t-shirt tied around my face like this. Like I'm about to go rob something. It's my word. So it's like he didn't care. He slept. He'd get up, he'd get his tray, he'd go back to sleep. He didn't use the phone. He didn't do none of this stuff. So the second day he in there, he's sitting down. He got his back to our bar slightly. So we locked in the junk. I'm like, yo. So my roommate, like, he laughing because he think I'm about to joke. I'm like, hey, white dude. Like, I won't try to be racist and nothing. I'm like, white dude. Messing with him. Like, hey. You turn around. I'm like, yo, man. You ain't gonna get in the shower, man. What's up with the shower, man? Like, you been here a couple of days, you ain't getting in the shower. He was like, I ain't getting in the shower right now, bud. I was like, you ain't getting in the shower right now, bud. I'm like, bud? Who the hell is bud? He was like, I'm not getting in the shower right now, man. Nah. I was like, you're not getting in the shower. Like, look, man. And sometimes I understand because, like, dudes that feel like they gonna get out, like, man, I'm not taking a shower in here. Like, I mean, that's crazy, but like, I'm telling you, it's dirty in that jail. So I done seen it happen. Dudes be like, yo, I go for a bar here in 3 days. I ain't taking no shower, bro. I take a shower when I go home. I done seen it, even though that's crazy, but like, he trying to put it like that. He like, yeah, like, I ain't getting no shower. I said, man, why you ain't getting in the shower, man? I said, man, look, man, you gotta wash your butt. You sleeping by people's cells, man. Like, we got, we eat in the cell. We do all that, man. Like, he was like, yeah, I'm a little tart. But like I said, man, I'm not getting in that dirty, filthy shower, man. I'm like, so when you gonna get in the shower then, man? Tell me that. How about that? When you gonna get in the shower? My roommate hop off the bed. I'm like, man, this nigga tripping, like, you know what I mean? Like, he wilding. So he like, yo, I'm like, when you gonna get in the shower, man? He like, yeah, man, I don't think I'm gonna make it, man. I don't think I'm gonna make it because I'm getting out of here soon, man. And I go to court next week. It was Tuesday. I'm like, you go to court next week. I'm like, yo, when you go to court? He was like, Wednesday. I was like, yo, man, listen, I'm letting you know now, man, you funky, man. I was like, man, you funky, man. I was like, man, you know what? I got the powder. He was sitting right there. I got the, like, we had baby powder. Dudes just get out of the shower. After we get out of the shower, we be like this, baby powder game. It's that prison stuff. I'm glad I'm gone. People have been looking at me like I'm crazy about the cane when I got out of the shower, like, pull up on my baby. I'm like, what's up, babe? Baby powder game everywhere. I don't know why we did that maniac stuff, y'all, but boom. I said, I'm gonna be petty, man, because I'm getting tired of him, you know what I mean, just being funky and stinky, man. Like, this is out of control. So when he said what he said about his court next week and all that, I went and grabbed that baby powder. I was like, because that used to be like the kind of like the kill smells. That's what you do in there. I put it on my hand. He was all on the other side. He was on the other side of our bars. I was like, that joint looked like LeBron James was getting ready for the ball game right in front of his goddamn face. It was powder every damn way, you hear me? Powder everywhere. He was like, my roommate got up, grabbed his powder. He grabbed his mat, he was like, he went over by the phones, he stood over there, he was like, powder, man. He waited for the powder just to dissolve in the air. That junk got light, he came back, put his mat down. I was like, man, this dude a real lunatic, man. Like, for real, man. This man talking about he go to court. So I know dudes was getting mad. Dudes was getting mad that, it was a Viking in the pod. This dude was a real Viking, man. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like for real, if you don't care about, like, cleaning yourself, man, after a day or so, man, like, something is really mentally wrong with you, man, because a man has to clean himself. That's a fact. You have to, man. We sweat for no reason. We can do nothing for the day and sweat. You have to clean yourself. So, like, I don't understand. Why is this guy being a Viking like this, man? Don't brush his teeth. He's not brushing his teeth. He's not doing nothing but eating the steak tray when it comes. This dude a real Viking, man. Like, it was wild. So I know dudes in the pod were getting mad. Dudes in the pod was getting angry about it. They looking at it like, what is dude doing? Why is he not taking a shower? We got the pod lit. Dudes trying to eat their tray. it stinks out there. This man done went and took a dump a couple times. I know he was trying to hold his dump, pause. And like for real, like that's not a good thing when you come to jail. Either dudes be like, yo, I ain't using that toilet, man. I ain't sitting on that joke, man. I'ma hold my joke, man. See if I can get out. Then you're gonna be constipated, man. You're gonna be messed all up. So I see he was bucking on number 2. He finally get up, do number 2, blow the whole pod up. The pod smell like not only doo-doo, the pod smell like musty doo-doo, man. I'm talking about pods, y'all. Like, man, this was a real crazy situation right here, man. And I was just like, but this is jail activity. You know what I mean? This is natural jail activity was going on, but I still like, damn, this is crazy. This dude got the whole pod lit. So, dudes in the pod, like I say, I know they feeling some type of way, man. It's an older dude that sleep down like at the end. He got like one of the beginning cells. Now, he wasn't the one that moved in the cell with OG, but he's OG old roommate. So I know he was getting tired of it. And for real, it's not a lot of people in there like that no more. Like, it ain't no bullies and ain't nobody's kind of like dictating how dudes gonna move just for the sake of making the pod better. Like, it ain't nobody like that in there. Me, I'm in there, but I'm like, yo, I'm young, you know what I mean? I'm just waiting to go to penitentiary before all these grown men. But at the end of the day, I ain't got time to be telling the grown men how to move, so I'm just staying out the way in that joint. That's all I'm doing. But the dude that's sleeping OG old cell, man, it's my word. He get up one day, he come down that junk, man. He was like, man, come on, man. You gotta get your ass in the shower, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Get your ass in the shower, man. What you doing? Came out to say, I was like, man, come on, man. You gotta get in the shower, man. I was like, what's his name? Dude, the white dude that was talking to him the first time was like, Joseph. I was like, yo, Joseph, man, you gotta get in the shower, man. Come on, man. He was like, man, mind your business, man. I was like, mind my business. I was like, you know what? When he said that, I was like, I caught myself because I saw a vision. The state property vision. I had a vision. I was beating him with a bat. That's word, but I didn't do it. I didn't think about really like doing what I wanted to do, but I was thinking it. I know that sounds crazy, but that's word. Like, I caught myself. I was like, what? He's sitting down saying this. What? Like, man, you know what? You got it. I went to cell. I tied a t-shirt over my face. I was like, man, try to block him out. I grabbed a book, start reading the book. Donald Goins, start reading it. Trying to lock in, but they arguing. I hit a dude down. OG homeboy. Man, come on, man. You gonna get your stinky ass in this damn shower, man. Or you gotta get the hell out the pod. Straight up, man. Or you gotta get the hell out the pod. Straight up, man. That's what you gotta do. You gonna get the fuck out of this pod. So he blacking out the white dude just sitting there like. Long as you don't put your hands on me, I don't have no problem with you, bud. And he's looking at the TV. Like, man, this man is a real deal. Viking game, so boom! Nothing happened. I thought bro was gonna beat his ass or do something crazy, drastic. Nothing happened. Nothing happened to the Viking. The Viking made it out of that? How? He shouldn't have made it out for me when he told me to mind my business, but you know what? It wasn't my business. He's stinky and he's in the jail. He wanna be a stinky dude. I let him be a stinky dude. You know what I mean? I'm not jeopardizing what I got going on now as far as how I'm chilling. Just because I got a Viking in this close range, I gotta know how to move different somehow, man. So like, I'm just sitting there kind of angry, like this is my situation. I gotta smell stinky dudes, you know what I mean? Like even if I don't want to, I gotta still smell stinky dudes. This is a part of your jail punishment right here. This is a part of it. The stuff they do to us in jail and make us go through, that's what makes us turn on each other in jail. And there's always situations in jail, but it all boils down to how the jail is. If it was enough room in the jail and enough bunk beds, man, dudes wouldn't have to putting up with a stinky dude unless he was his roommate. But now that they don't have no bunk beds, they put dudes on the floor in the jail. And it's a million dudes in there, and you gotta have dudes that's gonna stink. Now it's a problem because he's by dude's cell that stink. Dudes hate him now. Him and the dude get at it, nothing happened. Nothing happened. He make it out of that. Next morning come around. Next morning roll around, I look up. The CEO come to the bars. Johnson, Teague. He called, I think the dude name was Teague, the last dude. He was like, Johnson, Teague. He called the two last names. And it was like a brown skinned dude. He came from like behind our cells. His cells was like further back. He come from back. He come out and said it. And then I seen the old head dude that was arguing with the Viking. He come out and said, he like, what's up? They was like, pack your stuff up. Y'all moving, man. He was like, old head was like, what? Moving? Well, I'm moving too. Then the other dude, Teague, he come from back by my cell. He like, we moving too. Now, Teague used to play pinochle all day with the old heads. So I don't know if this was a team setup. I don't know what was going on. But they called both of them to pack up. So they going, they like, what? I was packing up. Then somebody was like, man, somebody probably wrote y'all out the block. Now I told y'all the write out the block game was mean in the beach. Dudes will confidentially write a request form and get you rolled out the block. They go for stuff like that. So an inmate can get a piece of paper and be like, yo, listen, there's a dude in here bullying people. I need you to get him out the block because I feel threatened. They will come move that person. So they call it writing you out the block because this would happen frequently in there. So you would have to know how to move right against the police and the damn inmates, which makes jail much dangerous, y'all. You wouldn't agree? It's crazy, man. I'm letting you know now, man. They told those dudes to pack up. Man, they was huffing and puffing, mad. And I look up, all I see is goddamn Joseph laying on the bed. He laying on his side. He got the blanket over his stick. He got the wool blanket. He's super stinky. This man is like on day 6 with no shower, y'all. So boom. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it, but he got rid of 2 people. I knew it was him without even him telling me he did it. I knew he did it. I didn't see him write a request for him, but I know for a fact he had something to do with that. I know Joseph got rid of that dude. I knew he did, man. I know for a fact he did. I was like, man, this is crazy. So after they left that night, when they locked us in the bar, when they locked us in the cell, he on the outside. I said, yo, man, we about to have a court. And this is what dudes used to do when we locked in the cell or anytime, like, yo, we about to hold court, man. And holding court in jail was being like, yo, who we got on trial? I was like, yo, we got Joseph on trial. Joseph sitting with his back to the jump, sitting Indian style. I'm like, yeah, it's your time, Joseph. He like, no, I'm not going on fucking trial, bud. For what? I'm like, man, nah, I'm fucking with you, man. I ain't doing no trial, man. I was like, nah, but look, though. I said, how the hell niggas get wrote out the block, though? Like, who wrote somebody out the block? Dude, like, Joseph did that shit. Joseph was like, I don't even fucking have a pen. How the hell I'm gonna write somebody out? He had a slick mouth, man, like real talk. Like you could tell he was one of those motherfuckers that used to talking to people slick and all that type of. That's how he was. So you ain't even have a fucking pen. Like, man, he ain't trying all that shit. You did that shit. So he said he didn't do it. We say he did it. He said he did it. He was sticking to his story 100%. That man rolled over and went back to sleep on our dumb ass. And still smelled like shit. This was unbelievable right here, man. The shittiest dude in the block, man, acting like he got buck in his blood, man. Like, I didn't understand what was going on. All I know is, y'all, something got to change, y'all. So, boom! I stayed out his damn way again, trying to put up with it as much as possible. I'm begging for next week to get here, and this stinky motherfucker can get out the block. So, next week roll around. He getting ready. I see he finally get up. I'm like, damn, is he going to wash his ass before he go to court? Like, is he really going to do it? Like, he got up. I promise y'all. This man went to the sink. The man was like, I know his armpits was sticky. Like, he was like, took his shirt off. I was like, ugh. Took his shirt off. He in front of the sink. We got a sink, and it's the shower. It's the sink with the toilet, and there's the shower. He grabbed a toothbrush that they gave him, took it out of plastic. He was like, and that's what you do. You jam it to the side, like you push the button, the hot water, then you jam it to the side, and the toothbrush will hold from the sink, and it'll stay on because the button is you got to keep pushing the button to get water. So to hold the water to keep coming, that's what dudes used to do. So he take the toothbrush out. He never used the freaking toothbrush. He was like, he grabbed the water. He was like, he grabbed his hair. He was like, can't see shit in that mirror. That mirror foggy as hell. He like this. He got the water. He was like, psh, 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 psh. Everybody like, this nigga taking a wash up with no soap game. Can you believe this, man? This man was taking a wash up with no soap. The man was like, psh, psh, psh. He threw some on his back. I was like, ugh. That man put his jumpsuit back on. He dried off with as much as he can with his rag. The towel ain't up but this damn big. This man this damn big. He like, little ass towel trying to dry his back. He like, like this fucking maniac. Goddamn, like this shit crazy as a bitch. This nigga go to court. Shit crazy. Go to court. Everybody up. Niggas like, yes. Fuck yes. Damn right. Damn right. Nigga about to go to court. Get this nigga the fuck out of here. Get this nigga the fuck out of here, man. Real talk, man. Nigga done rope niggas out the block. This nigga gotta go. Damn right. Niggas just waiting. Everybody's happy about this shit's finally about to be over. Hopefully this nigga get out. It's my word, man. Niggas is just trying to like burn time, do whatever they can do. They come in with the cleaning supplies. They come in and give us the mop bucket, you know what I mean? They give us that, chemicals, you know what I mean? Everybody will mop they cell, do all that shit, then they can push it back out when everybody's finished. You know what I mean? We got cleaning supplies, a mop bucket with the mop water in there, all that shit. So dudes been mopping they cell, niggas trying to burn time. He gone. Niggas kicked his mat. Like, man, ooh, that shit. Niggas ain't even trying to touch it. Niggas was like, kick that shit, niggas start mopping. I said, let me see the mop. I got the mop. Master came on. Shh. Hey, I'm mopping. Holla out that motherfucker, y'all. You hear me? Mopping. Holla out that bitch. This nigga gone. Like, damn, stinky motherfucker. So niggas chilling. Like, damn. Door open up. He come back through. I'm thinking he come back through to grab his shit. His walk didn't even look happy. He came back through like, he in the phone in his mattress. He was like, and he laid down. He was like, he put the little shirt over his face. He was like, I was like, yo, I know this nigga think he ain't about to just come back and sleep peacefully. Like, it's been over 7, it's been 8 days and counting. I've been counting. It's been 8 days since you put water to your ass. Hell no. So I said, hey, Joseph, hey, what's up, man? What happened in court? He was like, I don't want to talk about it, bud. I'm like, you don't want to talk? I said, so look, if you ain't go to court then, if you ain't beat your case or whatever you say with the bond, I said, man, you got to wash your ass, man. That was the deal. I said, go wash your ass, man. You got to get the fuck away from my cell, man. Find somewhere else to sleep. I don't give a fuck where you go. Sleep on the fucking table, all I give a fuck. But you're not going to be sleeping next to my damn cell smelling like a bag of assholes. Straight up, pause. I said, bro, listen, I can't deal with it no more. You know, I'm being 100% honest with you, man. I'm looking him right in his eyeballs. He like, he moved the joint. He sat up. He was like, I'm not using their showers. I was like, lost it again. I'm like, I walked back in the cell. My roommate was like, yo, man, let's spank this nigga, man. I was like, man, fuck, he gonna put some charges on it. I know he is. This nigga petty bitch. I was like, man, this motherfucker, man. I was like, man, what the fuck? This dude, man, this dude just trying us like this. Just gonna be stinky. Other dudes in the pod don't really act like they scared of him. I don't know what it was. I'm like, I'm not understanding it. I'm like, man, I come out the pod. I see him laying right there. I said, yo, man, I hit this joint, boom, boom. I was like, yo, man, get your ass up, man. He was like, don't touch my bed again, bud. I was like, man, get your ass up, man. What the fuck you talking about, man? He was like, he looked at me like I was crazy. He was like, he rose up to his back, still didn't get up, though, sat Indian style. He was like, look, my life is my fucking life. You don't have nothing to fucking do. If I don't want to use that filthy fucking shower, I'm not going to fucking use. I said, well, you got to get the fuck away from my cell, bud. The fuck is wrong with you, man? He was like that looked like that bud shit ticked him off. He was like, I was like, man, fuck this shit, man. I was like, all right, go ahead. Don't get in the shower. Don't get in the shower. He was like, yeah. That nigga laid back down. This nigga laid back down on the bed. He laid back down on the bed. I couldn't believe it. I go down to the dude, said all the way at the end. I said, man, you believe this shit? I said, see now, if I whoop his ass, the police gonna be mad. They gonna lock me up, and I'm to blame for this dumb shit. But they put stinky motherfuckers like this around niggas. I said, man, fuck this shit, man. I can't take the smell no more. Nigga like, what you about to do, Weezy? I was like my mind started racing, and then it hit me. I was like, fuck this nigga. Goddamn it. I was like, man, fuck. Goddamn. It was like trays came in. This idea hit me. Like, I was hoping it was gonna work, but if it didn't, I didn't give a damn. Dude come in and do the trays, CO come do the trays. This nigga always used to stay there, lay it down all the way to the last person, then get his tray. My word. That nigga was laying there. I come out the dude's cell. I grabbed a mop bucket. Grabbed a mop bucket game. I was like, he didn't even see me coming on like this. I lift the dirty mop bucket up. I didn't, you're never supposed to touch the mop bucket. The mop just supposed to move. The mop moves the mop bucket. I said, in front of the CO. That nigga said, and he got up. I didn't know his big ass can get up that fast. He said, he did some shit like this. I was like, fuck this, man. Get your dirty ass in the shower, man. Fuck wrong with you, man. Get in the fucking shower, man. Your dirty, filthy ass, man. Filthy motherfucker. Get in the fucking shower. He was like, CO was like, yo, what the fuck with that? I said, man, this nigga stink, man. Y'all put this stinky motherfucker in here. He was like, the CO called back. The police came in there. Lieutenant came in there. Niggas like, what's going on? He's like, he poured fucking chemicals all over me. I was fucking sleeping. I said, man, listen, Sarge, This nigga didn't take a shower since last week y'all brought him in. He said he went to court, he was gonna take a shower, and he still ain't, I can't take it no more, man. Get me the fuck out of here. If y'all gonna keep this stinky nigga, get me out of here. I don't give a shit. They was like, nah, man, you ain't been in the shower since last week, man. They was like, the CEO was like, ooh, this motherfucker smell like ass. I was like, man, I told y'all, man, nigga stink. He was like, man, come on, man. Pack your shit, man. Come on, man, grab your stuff, man. He was like, nigga came out, he wet as a bitch. Pause. He growled at me. He was like, took that nigga outside and was like, man, God, I'm gonna bring y'all some more chemicals, man. I ain't even, this motherfucker ain't washed his ass since last week. We got somewhere for him. Yeah, man, I was like, shh. Nigga brought the chemicals into us. Let us clean the cells, let us clean the floor where he was at, man. Clean our table again. Like, that was just a filthy dude. It was a Viking in our pod, y'all. That was just a crazy situation, man. You know what I mean? And I want, like, for real, like, I ain't really try to want to take it there with him, man, but he made me take it there, man. He was just too filthy, and I felt like that tactic right there was a tactic I might not go to the hole because he a stinky motherfucker. I didn't punch him in the shit like I supposed to. I poured all the damn chemical in the dirty mop bucket water on his ass. So hopefully that'll be his fucking shower if he want to buck for long. But that's what happened, y'all. Like, I really didn't want to do it, but I had to do it. I had to do it, man. But at the end of the day, y'all already know what it is, man. I'm still in the damn jail.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.